Hello, everybody. Dallisa Hawking here, fifth generation psychic medium. I'm the CEO of Spirit and Spark. Welcome to everybody. I see we have a lot of live viewers today, which is amazing. So welcome to your Monday morning if you are watching live. But those of you that are catching the replay too, that's okay as well. The fun thing about tuning in live to Spirit and Spark TV on YouTube is that you get to participate in the live chat, and then we all get to talk and communicate with each other, which is a lot of fun. Just for those of you that don't know, I do this on Mondays, and then I come back on Thursdays and I do it again. Thursdays is a little bit of a different show. There's a special guest that will come on, and for Mondays, it's me, and then I'll bring on a practitioner every once in a while, and today we will bring on one in just a few minutes to talk to us about something really cool that she has coming up. So we'll do that in just a moment. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so and give the video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube that what we're doing is good and credible and all that jazz. So I sat down and I did some notes for this week's video, and I'll tell you, it's I hate to call it harsh, but the energy is kind of like a come to Jesus energy. So we'll get to that in just a minute. Hello to the members that are joining. We have Spark Plug members. I see a few of you on here. I also see patrons of the YouTube channel on here. Thank you to all of the membership. It helps to support everything that I'm building and growing and helping us to reach more people. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a comment if you're watching live. And if you're watching the replay, you can also drop a comment down below, but let me know where you're watching from, what city and state, or if you're outside of the United States, which country are you tuning in from? Val, congratulations on the baby news. That's awesome. Tracy, I see Jeff and Anne Marie, Jolina, Corolla. Hello, everybody. Oh, we got California, MFB Live. Welcome. Wicked Love Tarot, Jacqueline, Tracy, Erica, Santa Fe, awesome. Noelle, we got Toronto, Canada, Covington, Washington, my hometown. Love that, Noelle. Thanks for jumping on this morning. Okay, Boulder City, awesome. I love Boulder City, and I love what you're doing out there, Christina. So keep up the good work. Okay, Marshfield, Wisconsin. Tracy, you know how I love Marshfield. I'm wondering if it's still cold out there. Christy and Chris and Mary and Cece and Abby and Lisa. Oh, London. Oh, welcome. My goodness, we're hopping across the pond today, so that's great. So we have international, Canada and England. Beautiful. West LA. Welcome, Michelle. Okay. So as I told you, the energy forecast today is going to be a little bit like just kind of grit your teeth because I'm just the messenger. Beautiful. Yep. Is it Marion? I'm going to say that wrong. Yep. So I even wrote in my notes, I said to warn you guys, my energy forecast today might not be popular, but I'm not here to coddle you. What you choose to do with this information is up to you. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're going with. The YouTube patrons, we're up to 8 patrons now, 8 of you. And it's funny because I can actually see your name in green if you're one of the patrons of the channel. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I have Spark Plug, which is my members only community, and we do lots of amazing things in there. And I do this week I have energy clearing and guided meditation I'll do with everybody over Zoom. Practitioners donate their time and give away stuff to all the Spark Plug members. It's $25 a month. You can go to spiritandspark.com, click on the Spark Plug, and you can sign up for that. I'm a few people away from actually a really big milestone. So I love all of our Spark Plug members. Thank you for being a member and for encouraging your friends and family to join as well. It really does make a huge difference. And then YouTube, we have YouTube patrons. And so next to the subscribe button, there's a little button that says join. And for $2.99, you actually get to unlock emojis. So we're going to do something fun with this today. My keywords and my emojis are for faith and fear, because I often talk about my videos. You can either be in alignment or a vibration of fear or faith. You can't have both at the same time. So every time I use the word fear or faith, I want you to drop the corresponding emoji for the members. And then Today I'm going to talk a lot about being a prisoner or pioneer. And Wicked Love Tarot, thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. So I'm going to talk about being a prisoner and a pioneer. All right. So drop that emoji in the comments when I use those words. It's kind of like a drinking game, except we're not drinking. I thought it'd be fun to try today because prisoner and pioneer are going to come up quite a bit, especially based off the channeled notes that I did. So what I'll do is I'll go through the channeled notes that I wrote out, and then Rachel's going to pop on in a minute, and I'll have her talk about a class that she has coming up, and then we'll do cards and all that. So we'll have some fun together today. Okay, so the people that have the emojis, you can jump on there and do that. That'll be fun. Okay, so the energy for this week, and as you see along the bottom of the screen, if you want more information on me, my company, my practitioners, go to spiritandspark.com. And Instagram, we're like, I think it's 60 some, like 62 people away from 10,000. We're almost there. So if you're not following us on Instagram, please go ahead and do that. Okay, so here we go. Here are the channeled messages for this week. It's going to be new beginnings and pushing through your fears. It's going to be important for you to move your body this week to help the new energy come through. So physical movement, so taking walks, getting out of nature, dancing, anything that gets you physical movement with your body is going to help you move out. So what they were showing me was the importance of moving your body this week is critical because the energy that's coming in right now to the planet, to all of us, is requiring you to kind of the way they show it to me, and I'm a clairvoyant is one of my primary gifts, so it's the way that I see it, right? Think of it as like a little house plant, and the little house plant has pieces of it that are dying off. It doesn't mean the plant is dead. It just means it's shutting off these pieces of the plant that are no longer part of the plant in terms of its nutrients, or it's not getting enough water, whatever it is, right? But what you notice is after that little dead piece falls off, a new bloom will start coming off. That's how they show this to me clairvoyantly, so I can paint that picture for you. It's like this week is going to be about letting the dead leaves fall and then allowing the new blooms to come up and like sprout up and out. So hopefully that helps with the visual for this week. Okay, then I go on to say, money, banking, and a sense of financial security will begin to be in flux. Now, this week might feel okay financially, and a lot of people are getting stimulus money this week, but I don't feel it staying stable for that much longer, okay? So what you feel is secure in this country, so the United States is not. All right. Again, this is just channeled. I typed it out on my phone as I was hearing it this morning. Whew. They go on to say, one finger is pointed at the other, and there is an extreme lack in anyone taking responsibility. Yes, anyone. They go on to say, yes, even the person or people that you voted for. I told you, you might like this video today. You might not like this video today. It's not a political video. It's actually very interesting the way that they put this. Okay, they said, if you want change, you have to do something about it. What the government has been, it will no longer be that. And I've been predicting this. It feels like there's going to be changes within leadership and the way that government runs. Some people have even talked about like the states breaking up and different states becoming their own countries. Okay. I still feel like that's a ways off, but I do feel the energy is there for things to crumble. Remember, this is the year of the Tower card in tarot. And so I anticipate that there's going to be a lot of breaking down systems in order to build new systems. Okay. All right. So the old ways of doing things will no longer work. You sitting at home complaining about the world is the old energy. And as you've heard me say in the last few weeks, if you're sucked into the narrative or you're sucked into what's being said on the news, like mainstream media, you might be one of these people that's sitting in front of the TV complaining. And maybe you're not. And if you're not, that's fine. But you probably know people that are. Okay, so the old ways of doing things will no longer work. Okay. You are either a prisoner or a pioneer. I said the keywords prisoner or pioneer. Drop those emojis. You're either a prisoner or a pioneer. All right. Pioneers are figuring out what action to take in their life and in their community to make it better. All right. Prisoners are on their phones or in front of their TVs complaining, but not actually doing anything. And one of the things they were showing me as I was channeling this out this morning is like, and we all know people that like will sit in front of the TV or their phone and they're reading the news and they're just complaining and complaining, but they're not actually doing anything and they don't really know the whole story. And I don't care what side of politics you're on. They don't know like the whole story of what's going on. They just jump to conclusions based off of their own past narrative, their own past experiences. Okay. But not actually doing anything. What can you do? So then I kind of asked them, I'm like, all right, well, people are going to ask me, well, then how can they be a pioneer, especially with things maybe not all the way open with where you're living? And they said volunteer. And I wrote that down. And I know that there are volunteer opportunities online. There are volunteer opportunities that are becoming more available in person. They said, go after your dreams. So the way that they showed it to me, it's like the universe spirit said to me this morning, when we see you going after your dreams, going after what you want, we applaud that. We love it because you're utilizing your time and energy to make things happen. You're being innovative. You're being creative. So they're favoring action. They're favoring you getting out and doing something about it. All right. They said you can also talk to people. What a concept. Make eye contact. Lend a hand, be kind, lift someone up. If you don't, you'll be stuck in prisoner energy. Prisoner energy. The gap between prisoner and pioneer is widening. Now, I was talking about this like Q4 of last year. And if you've been following me on my videos, you probably remember the first time I jumped on and said, hey, you're either a prisoner of your own life and your own situations, your old stories, your old beliefs, the crap you're telling yourself, or you're a pioneer. And the pioneers are the ones that are like doing all the things, making their dreams happen, going after it, taking action. And I remember like Q4 last year, they're like, okay, it's going like this. And you got to pick one because they said you can still jump. You can still jump over. But what I was seeing this morning is it's actually getting wider, 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 wider. Okay. So it's going to be harder for basically the 3D experience, the 3D people to make that jump, make that leap. Okay. So they go on to say, how do you know if you're a prisoner energy? Because I asked them, well, people are going to want to know, like, am I stuck in a prisoner mentality or not? And so they gave me a list. So I want you to think about these, and then I'll go through this list and a few last notes, and I'll bring Rachel on, okay? So it says, if you found yourself saying something like the following, the first one, I've gotten really used to blank, because they were saying it's like a stagnant energy. So if you find yourself, gosh, I've really gotten used to whatever. I've really gotten used to working at home. And then the next one, they said, I don't really want to meet with people face to face. And I have heard this one so many times the last few weeks. It's been really interesting. The next one, I don't really have to go back to work. You would be amazed at the amount of people that have said to me, I don't really want to work right now. And I don't really feel like going back to work. And I'm like, my entrepreneur brain is like, if you found yourself saying something like those stupid people or those crazy people, right? It's that judgment energy. The next one, complaining about other people without tuning into your own intuition to determine the energetic truth. Because you're choosing to see things through your own life experiences rather than what's actually happening with people on earth collectively. Again, being like pulled into the narrative. All right. The next one, I'm afraid of blank. So if you've caught yourself saying, I'm afraid of change, I'm afraid to move, I'm afraid to talk to that person, whatever it is, it means you're not aligned with faith in that vibration or in that instance. So just ask yourself why. And then the last one they said is you are relying or happy to rely on other people to get what you need. instead of like basically going to get it yourself. I know it's quite a list. So the last thing that they said on here was more people are in an energy of relying on other people or wanting to get something from someone else. Okay. There's a lack of motivation. And if you can get clear on your dream and work to make it happen, you will stand out amongst the crowd. They showed it to me like all of these sheep. And if you're like the one like sheep that's like, hey, I'm going to go to work. I got this dream. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to do it. That you'll just like, you will outpace everyone else. It says it's your time to shine. If you don't take this window of opportunity, you'll find it more difficult to expand your energy and your dreams for the next year. I told you it wasn't necessarily going to be popular today, but it is what came through. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring Rachel on. I want Rachel to talk about this class that she has coming up. Don't go anywhere though, because I'm going to come back on and do the cards for the week. Oh my gosh. So comment and let us know what you think of it. What do you think of those messages? Oh, hello, Miss Rachel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm so excited to talk about this topic and to talk about this class because it really dovetails on that prisoner and pioneer conversation. So I'm just so excited to talk about it. So a lot of times we take on other people's energy and we put that victim cape feels real good, right? That prisoner cape feels super comfy and like, oh, I get to blame everyone else for my own ish. And so what's great about this class is we're going to be looking at like you get to take control. This is an opportunity for you to understand relationally how energetics and the vibes of people, yes, that's a real thing. That's just not something that people throw out there. It's a real thing. So I'm going to teach you about your actual vibration. I'm going to teach you how to manage it and how to make it so that you're taking responsibility for the energy that you create. And that's important because two things. Number one, you need to have a capacity so that when other energies come at you that are in that victim mentality, that are in that prisoner mentality, you want them to bounce off you like Teflon. Right now, people are allowing that energy to stick to them like Velcro. And so we're taking on all this stuff that isn't ours. And that keeps us weighed down and trapped in that prisoner mentality, right? So in addition, when you are not taking responsibility for your own energy, then you get into this place where you're at the mercy of the jailers. You're at the mercy of the people that are keeping you in prison. And who wants that? Like everybody should be wanting to live their own life, stay in their own lane, and be able to bring a sense of control to their life. Now listen, you still have to kind of surrender, right? Like we don't all get to just say, okay, here's universe, this is how I want my life to be, and then check that's what happens. It's not really how it goes, right? But you can make an impact in your actual energy and how you let other people affect you. But more importantly, if you're someone who feels like, man, this energy in the world is just ugly right now. Like people are being mean to each other for no reason. There's this great divide, right and left, racially, whatever it is, where you're like, man, it is just bringing the ugliness out of people. What's cool is that if you get into a place where you are handling your own emotions, then you don't just become the energy in the room, you influence and change the energy in the room. Wouldn't it be cool if you could be the pioneer and do that in a positive way? So that is all about the class that I'm teaching. It is Thursday, March 18th. So this week, this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. there's not a whole lot of slots left. So make sure you jump on that. And yeah, any other
Yeah.
questions about my class,
Yeah.
Dallisa?
We have 9 people.
Yes.
And the way that and it's only $10. So to work with Rachel for $10 is like out of this world. Just go to spiritandspark.com, click on contact, and there'll be a little form on the contact page. Just say, I want to go to Rachel's class, and I'll connect you with Rachel, and she'll give you the info. But yeah, there's only 9 spots. So then there's way more than that people watching live right now. So if you're around Thursday night and you've been feeling triggered, and I know every single person watching this video right now is triggered by someone in their life. And maybe they've asked themselves the question of like, how do I release this? How do I not let this bother me anymore? It could be a parent, a sibling, a significant other, and they're like, I still have to live with a relationship with them, but I don't know how to be in the same room as them and be comfortable. And this is exactly what Rachel's going to tackle.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Let's all bring that power back and stand in it and really stop allowing other people to determine what we do in life. Let's take the control back and do our thing.
I'm so excited. Rachel, we're going to fill your 9 spots that you have left. I can just feel it. So I'll make sure to connect them with you. So again, anybody that wants to do it, go to spiritandspark.com, click contact, and on the form, just say, I want to go to Rachel's class. And it's going to be this Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern time. And is it about an hour?
Yeah, it'll be about an hour.
And everybody that signs up gets a custom consultation with you as well, right?
Yes. And then I'm going to teach you a technique. And so once that is done, I will also send you a handout so that you can continue to practice the technique without me as my gift to everyone that comes to the class.
Oh my gosh. They're lucky ducks. Those people that are going to get in. So thank you, Rachel. I know you got a busy day ahead of you, so I won't keep you, but thanks for jumping on the show.
No problem. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go ahead and pick some cards for this week. Thank you to Rachel for jumping on today. Okay, I thought I deleted everything, but it looks like it's still there in case I need to refer back to my notes from this week. I just love Rachel. She's awesome. I've known her for, oh my God, I don't know, 20 years, more than that probably. Okay, so let's do a couple of tarot cards and see what the energy is for this week, shall we? And then we'll do a pick a card, and then we'll end with our card of destiny. So I know a bunch of you are jumping on spiritandspark.com to get one of those 9 spots. So awesome. That's, you know what? That's another perk of tuning in live, is because when you're live with me, you get first grab at this stuff. Because when I have somebody come on and talk about a class or an offer or a freebie, we usually don't have that many to give away. So since you're watching live, you get first dibs. Okay, so let's surround this in love and the highest and best interest of all who are watching and listening, that the information that comes forward through these cards today is in the highest frequency, dimension, and light this week. So let's go ahead and take a look. So show me a couple cards of what we can expect from this week. And drop in the comments too. What did you think about what I was saying earlier about the prisoner pioneer stuff? Do you feel that widening of the gap, like with what Rachel was talking about too, that there's all this like discord and heavy energy? Are you feeling that? Do you feel kind of that separation between the prisoner pioneer energy? I know it's kind of a funky way of talking about it, but oh, interesting. One more card. Let's do one more and then we'll do the pick a card. Oh, good grief. Okay. We got the 7 of Wands. And if you want to write these down, I encourage you to do so, because you can go on and kind of do your own research and see how these cards are relating for you. So 7 of Wands, it's about having some caution around obstacles or things that might feel like walls or tension in your life. So again, I pulled cards to represent what the week ahead, this week, Monday to Sunday, basically. Um, Being aware of they're saying like stick with the facts. So being aware of what's going on in your life, like don't add to a story that isn't true, right? Like, so stick with what you know to be true. Don't add on additional like fun facts that just add to drama. So in other words, stay out of the drama this week. Stay out of the drama. Yeah, don't create imaginary problems is what I'm hearing with Seven of Wands. We also got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is being assertive, being strong-willed. It's about being firm, about being determined. Like I said in that channeled message before Rachel came on, it was like, get to it, folks. You're going to miss the train. If you're waiting for everyone else to bring you along, you're going to be like drug behind the train, okay? I know, terrible visual, but it is what's coming forward. So the Queen of Swords, it's like going for it, being assertive, speaking up. What do you need? Saying what you need, being authentic to what you need. All right. The Three of Wands is about looking at your problems objectively. Like they said earlier with the Seven of Wands, don't be making crap up. Stick with the facts. The Three of Wands is also about looking towards your future, but also about finding stability at home, creating foundation at home. Okay. It is a card of fire. So again, action. So with the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands, we have action paired with the Queen of Swords about being like assertive and being strong-willed and firm and determined. There's just a lot of action this week, which is what they were talking about. So we're right on par with the messages. Then we got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about saving up. It's about holding on to things. It's about keeping toilet paper handy, food handy. It's also usually associated with limiting your risks, not taking big, bold risks. So it's about having more of that foundation at home, okay? Keeping an open mind, but really, I do not see this as the week of like taking major like financial risks. Okay. And what they're saying to you right now to tell you is you just don't have all the ingredients yet. There's going to be some major plot twists coming up, especially in the next 2 weeks. So I would prepare at home, have things at home, start going after those dreams, taking action, not relying on other people, getting things done. And then we got the Death card. All right. So the Death card is not about somebody dying, at least not in this spread right here, but it is about the Phoenix rising. It's about endings and new beginnings. It's about rebirth. It's about keeping the faith even through challenges or when things are falling down around you. So it's like all these doors closing and all these doors opening. So it's that transition period, but it's a major arcana card. It's major significant energy. So it's a complete alignment with what the channeled message was at the beginning of the video, but do what you need to do to have your happy life. If you are literally sitting around complaining or waiting for something to happen, you're missing the boat. You're missing the boat. I know I harp on you every week with this energy. So those are the 5 cards. In the comments, let me know. Yeah, balance and action. Absolutely, is what Tabitha said in the comments there. Danny's saying, I definitely know prisoner people. Yeah, putting dreams into action. Yes. Yeah, beautiful. We're getting lots of comments on here. Yeah, totally feeling that energy, Kristen says. Jolena, yeah, energy in the heart chakra and some heaviness energy in the comments here. Yeah, I know you all are saying, I'm a pioneer. And I'm like, I believe the ones that are watching. But there's a lot of people out there that are not. And it's going to test your patience. It's going to test your patience for sure. Beautiful. Okay, let's see here. We're going to do the pick a card. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. I just wanted to look through the live feed really quickly and see who was tuning in. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, Greg. Yeah, I put 2 and 2 together afterwards that you were the one that was watching the other day. So I'm glad that you commented. Harmony, I haven't seen you in a while. So good to see your name as well. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. It's like a party on Mondays. So invite your friends, invite your family. Let's just all get together on Mondays and like sort this out together. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to do pick a card. I actually selected a card deck I don't think we've used yet on here, but it's the answer is simple. And these cards are very simple, but I know that they're going to give you a message that you need. So, oh, beautiful. Erica, thank you for owning that. Erica says, I'm a prisoner, but I'm breaking out. Yeah, because if you don't break out, those prison guards, all those people that are triggering you, they're going to keep you locked in that prison. And so I loved that Rachel came on and talked about that class because that class is going to be phenomenal. And the thing I really like about her energy is that, oh, and by the way, pick a number 1 through 5 and put it in the comments because I'm going to pick the cards and your number will correspond to the card you want for this week. But one of the things that I really like about her and her style is that when you go to one of her sessions or you go to one of her classes, you actually come away with tools and techniques that you can use. Because listen, I've met a lot of practitioners and healers. Everyone's got their own style. Everyone has their own gifts. But sometimes, and I audition a lot of people that want to join my company as a practitioner. And sometimes you leave a session and you're like, I'm more confused now than I was when I started the session, whether it's a coaching session or a reading or whatever it is. But Rachel's like very practical and I like her style. So if you're looking to like break free and think of that one person that just drives you absolutely crazy, you'll be able to start to release that energy. So you're going to move the chain, I like to say, in that class. So let's pick the 5 cards. Oh, perfect. Oh, we got lots of 4s today. Jacqueline says, I've worked with Rachel and she's amazing. Totally agree. Totally agree. Okay. So 1 through 5, put your number down. I'm going to pick the 5 cards. Okay. Let's see what we got. I snorted. Sorry. It was small. Maybe you didn't hear it. Oh my God. These cards are hilarious. Okay. Oh, that's funny because I think we had something similar to that last week. We'll see if it's the same people that picked that card. Oh, okay. So I picked 5. I'm assuming you all put your number in the box. Oh, Elise, I'm so glad you got one of Rachel's spots. So that means there's probably 8 spots left in Rachel's class for this Thursday night. Oh, Dawn, yes, if you want to sign up, just go to spiritandspark.com, click on contact. There's a form on there and just say, I want to go to Rachel's class, and then I'll connect you with Rachel over email. It's $10 Thursday night. It'll be fantastic. Okay, so everybody that picked number 1, you got be courageous. Be courageous. But look at her. She's on the horse. She's going for it. This card doesn't say, hey, go hide in the closet this week. If you pick number 1, the universe is like, get your butt on that horse. Take action. Be brave. You are not going to see the entire staircase, but the universe is saying to you, take the first damn step. Stop talking yourself out of it. If you find you keep talking yourself out of doing something, or you're talking yourself out of success, you're talking yourself out of sending the email or making the phone call or going to that meeting, whatever it is, you are self-sabotaging, and that is prisoner energy. Okay. Number 2, I laughed when I pulled this because this came out in the channel message this morning. Remember, it said, volunteer, lift someone up. If you pick number 2, your homework assignment for this week is find something that you can do volunteer-based, even like a one-time event. Go online. You can search virtual volunteer opportunities. You can pull up virtual things that you can do online, or see what charities need help, as a lot of places are reopening around the country. See how you can help. If you pick number 2, that is your homework assignment. Listen, I'm not going to hold you accountable. You have to hold you accountable. The universe knows if you pick number 2. So if you don't do your homework, that's your bad. All right. If you pick number 3, dare to be happy. Number 3, people, look at her. She's got her arms up. She's like, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm tired of living my life in the shadows. I'm tired of playing it small. I'm here to live my life in the happiest, most joyful way that I know how. So this is the card that's like, dare, do it. So we've had number one, people with courage. Number three, people, dare, be bold. This is the card that says this week, be bold. Do something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable in a good way. Okay. If you pick number four, there's a detox in your future. So for people, I'd be very curious. Are you eating the wrong things? Are you drinking the wrong things? Are you not moving your body? Are you not getting some fresh air? Are you smoking? Are you drinking alcohol too much? Have you started taking recreational drugs? Whatever it is. This is the card number four. Number four people, this is the week that says, all right, I probably need to do a little bit of inventory about what's been going in my body, what I've been around. And maybe your detox is being around people that have been making you feel like that prisoner. Maybe it's the week that says, you know what, I'm done being the prisoner. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to have my boundaries, but I'm also going to start owning my emotions and why that person pisses me off so much. All right. And then five people, change of scenery. Change of scenery. So this card is really interesting because this is the card all about move and movement. So it could be if you're thinking about moving offices, moving locations. It could be that you have your computer and you work from someplace different this week. Just you're starting to take yourself out of the old and move yourself into the new. So where could you do something this week that is going to feel slightly different? That you can see birds, you can see mountains, maybe you can see trees. Maybe you have been feeling like, God, I just want to go outside, but it's cold or I don't know where to go. And you just go to the park down the street and you just go sit on the bench for 10, 15 minutes and maybe you meditate or maybe you journal. This is about taking yourself someplace new this week. So number five people, you need a change of scenery, you need to see something different, okay? So we're going to do a card of destiny, but comment, let me know, did your card make sense? Did your card make sense? Oh, Carla says, so funny. I'm already starting on the detox train. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's put all of our collective energy into this card pull. We're going to pull one card of what we all need to remember and know this week. And do me a favor, if you liked the video today, if you like the style of my messages, please send this video over to a couple of your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to join me. My next show will be on Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific. And we'll have an astrologer on and we'll look at more of the energy. Looks like we're also going to look at the Malaysia flight that disappeared several years back. Remember, the whole airplane disappeared and they never really found anything. So we're going to take a look at that and see if there's any energy that comes up around the Malaysia missing flight. So if that case intrigues you, you'll definitely want to make sure you check that out. Okay. Oh, Tracy, beautiful confirmation. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, Janet, hello. Hope you had a great birthday. I know the birthday card we sent you took forever to get there. Okay. Watching for the jumping card. There we go. I heard somebody in the audience say, jump. So it heard you. Okay. Oh. You ready? Five of Hearts. These are based off of a standard deck of playing cards. Five of Hearts. Changes that are happening or trying to happen are for the better in the long run, especially changes with relationships, home, or location. Trust and follow the thoughts you are having with curiosity and receptivity as they lead you to what you truly desire and those people and places you are meant to be with. Curiosity wants to take you on an adventure, so say yes. Yes, please. Matches with all these cards we've had today. In the realm of business and finance, creativity and change can be your best friends at this time. Have faith in your inner knowing and where your desires are taking you, and look to the horizon with your imagination to honor your true vision of yourself. Any changes that are occurring now are for the better. Embrace change. Be confident in your own self-awareness and trust what you know is true. This card literally backs up everything that came forward in the channeled messages, everything that came forward in the card polls this week. And I know some of you mentioned that you watch these videos back and that you come back Wednesday or Thursday, you save the link and you come back and you watch it again. Because it might be great right now. You might have woken up this morning and you're like, you know what? Monday feels pretty good. By the time you get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you might be like, what the hell did Dallisa say for this week? So make sure that you save or bookmark this link because you can always come back to it. But again, thank you so much to all my Sparkplug members, all of the YouTube patrons, and for the special donation today that I received from Wicked Love Tarot. Appreciate that too. And hopefully you'll sign up for Rachel's class. Let's sell this out. Let's do it for Rachel and for you because you need to pull this crap out. So let's do it. We're here to help you. If you need a session this week, I do have a psychic that is available pretty quickly. She's amazing. She's awesome. Go to spiritandspark.com. If you are looking to make changes, you're ready to take your life in a whole new direction. You're ready to embrace the change. You're ready to be happy. I have amazing spiritual and energy healers that are ready. All you got to say is yes. All you got to say is yes. So spiritandspark.com, you can click on book a session. It's the completely free practitioner directory. All their photos and bios and information is in there. So you can take a look. Christina does RTT hypnotherapy. And that's a whole other thing. Sparkplug members, you have a free class pass to her past life group hypnotherapy class this month. She has 2 date and time options, the 24th and the 27th of March. And as a Sparkplug member, you get a free class pass. And normally it's $25 to go to her class. You get that for free. So you basically pay for your entire month's Sparkplug membership just by going to that class. So anyway, lots of good stuff coming up. And I'll be back again on Thursday, but don't be a stranger between now and then. And enjoy your week. Go bold, be brave. You can